and hopefully learn a few things. But jumping into Gators again, some anticipation. How old do you guys think Ellis is? What do you think? Just shout it out.
3 years.
2 what?
3.
3. 19. All right, almost 3 years old. How can you tell? Never gets wrong again. Alligators grow on average, not guaranteed, but on average, about 1 foot every year for the first 6 to 10 years of their lives. Females swim immensely around 6 or 8 feet, males around 8 or 10 feet, but they never stop growing. This guy is almost 3 foot long. I can tell you he is just about 3 years old. So if you guys do see an alligator, it's, I don't know, say 5 feet long. How old is it probably?
5.
5, you got it. But they never stop growing. Have you all seen Twister out there on the Alapaha? Aldrid's a big guy. If you haven't seen him, you got to check him out. He's close. After the show, just go right behind those bleachers, about 40 yards down that trail. Underneath the Swamp Thing roller coaster, he's out there. Twister is about 14 feet long.
Whoa.
I know we think Twister's around 65 years old. Even he's still growing this much every single year. Right, from the day they're born, the day they die, an alligator never stops growing. Now they can live a really long time. An alligator never stops growing. How big can they? 19 foot 2 inches.
Wow.
That's a world record. All right, that's give you an idea of where I'm standing on the other side of this dock. That's 19 feet.
It's a big alligator.
All right. Yeah, imagine this little guy getting that big. Eventually it would happen. But typically about 13 to 15 feet. That's pretty large for a male American alligator. All right, guys, this is part of the show. I'm going to start walking around with Ellis in front of you guys. If you want to touch him while I'm walking around, just move down and find a seat for us anywhere in the first 2 rows. All right, that means your feet are on the concrete, you're 1 row up, not walking around in front of you guys. As I'm walking around with him, the next thing we're going to cover is sounds alligators make. Alligators make about 10 different sounds. We as humans can only hear a few of the sounds they make. Some of them are important to know. We're going to play for today. First sound being this one right here. Baby. There it is.
It's a hatchling sound.
Anybody know what that sound is?
Hatchling.
It's a baby, that's right. It's a baby alligator in distress, though, or a baby calling for its mommy. So either way, that's not the time to go looking for that baby alligator. All right? If you hear him crying, you're like, oh, where's cute little fella? Let me get a selfie. Oh, you're about to have a bad day. Right before you do have that bad day, you're most definitely going to be hearing this sound. And that is mommy. Mommy alligators are always around if there's babies, all right? They are ferocious when it comes to protecting their young. They're the only reptiles on the planet documented willing to die to protect their babies. Wow. People think a reptile is cold-blooded, it's cold-hearted. But these guys, not at all. All right? They are really, really good moms. And if she's around, or if babies are around, like I said, guaranteed she's around, they definitely want to give her space. Now, wherever there's a girl around, give a chance. Definitely have a chance. Hearing someone sounds a lot like this. He doesn't like that sound. It's right. First off, you're on a body of water, around a body of water, heaven forbid, in a body of water. Do you hear that sound? 2 things, y'all. First, check your drawers. And just get away from that sound. All right, that's a big male alligator doing a territorial display. It doesn't matter if you're a horse, an alligator, a crocodile, a kayak, a canoe, whatever. If that guy gets into his head, he thinks they're a threat to his territory, his food supply, or his girls, he's going to challenge you. Like now the bad news. When these guys get into a collision or a fight, the loser is a dead one. They are not going to stop till you're gone or they're gone. They're just not programmed to stop. So you take anything from the show with you today, please take that with you. Just respect those sounds. These guys are around making those noises. That's them saying, I don't want to get in a fight with you. So just listen to that sound, heed that warning, and just go ahead and step back a little ways. All right, speaking of conflicts we've done, another myth. What do you guys think is the most dangerous end, the head or the tail? What do you guys think?
The head.
All right, let's try it this way. You say head, raise your hand. Let me see them. We got like 2. You say tail, raise your hand. And a few more. You say Andy, it's an alligator. I'll care either way. Raise your hand. That's kind of neat. For those of you who said tail, though, let me ask you this, which was most of you. What end does all the biting?
Not the tail.
Yeah, not that tail. All right. What end of the state of Georgia and Wild Adventures had to put tape around, even to this size, to let you guys touch him? All right, it's the head. You get by tail, is it going to hurt? It doesn't feel good. All right, but in no way, shape, or form is a tail a weapon for an alligator or crocodile. Okay, it's just not. Yeah, maybe if you're sneaking up behind a big 14-footer like Twister, and you get behind him, his tail might knock you over, you land on the ground, turn around to bite you. Well, that you shouldn't be sneaking up on him. His tail's not a weapon. He's just trying to turn around to try and get you, all right? So no, it's not a weapon. I've never heard of one of these guys come out of the water, stalking their prey, chasing him down, turn around backwards, and beat him to death with a tail. All right? You get it. It's the head. #1 hardest biting animals on the planet. Nothing comes close. Even this size, he's biting harder than a pit bull. All right, they get bigger yet.
Oh, yeah.
Like Twister, Some crocodilians have been clocked at nearly 4,000 pounds of pressure per square inch into one bite. 4,000 pounds. Put that in perspective, guys. It only takes about 3,000 pounds of pressure car in a junkyard. So 4,000 pounds of pressure. Definitely the head's the most dangerous head. Now I told you nothing comes close. Actually, that's a fib. Great white sharks. Great white sharks are tied with crocodilians. First place in the animal kingdom at 4,000 pounds. Second place